Hello and welcome back to episode 4 of Liverpool Stopping the Rot. And last time out, I believe we took on Tottenham and Everton in the league, and we also had Aston Villa in the Ep4 Cup. It's been a few days since I've recorded. I had a little bit of a long weekend away with the family, extended family actually, like all my wife's family, like all gathered in one place. And yeah, there's been a few COVID outbreaks in the aftermath of it. Fortunately, so far we've obviously my wife and my daughter have already had it, so they're fine. But myself and my father-in-law, we haven't had it, and we're hoping we don't come down with it. But today we take on Manchester United in the league. I think there's possibly something else as well. I haven't written it down in my notes, and I am not prepared to go look in the schedule right now because we're going to go and talk about what's happened since. If you are new around here, please drop a sub to the channel down below. If you're enjoying the content, enjoying the save, enjoying the series, just generally hit that like button. And yeah, without further ado, let's kind of jump into it. We haven't got too much to go into because it's been quite a quick turnaround. I was hoping to record this on the back of the last episode last time, but I ran out of time, didn't get a chance. But yeah, we had Aston Villa, Everton. So we did get through the UEFA Cup. So where did we finish? We took on Aston Villa at the first leg. So then we took on Everton, a good 4-2 win. I think we actually took them on on the episode, so we won't go on to that. We then had Man United in the Cup, in the League Cup, I think it was. Yeah, League Cup third round. Horrible ties getting the first sort of go at it really, but we did rotate and it did show. We lost 4-1. The scoreline felt a bit harsh. I think we were better than 4-1. In fact, we were probably better than losing well, we didn't get many of them on target, but yeah, we rotated quite heavily, as you can see there. I mean, I say heavily, I think the only person that played was Dominic Matteo. I think Riedler you could maybe argue as well, and Fowler in there, but a lot of sort of backup choices in there. But Scholes and Sheringham doing the biz for Man United, and yeah, they're through to the Cup. But we're not too focused on the League Cup this season. It would have been nice to get a bit of a run and get a trophy on, but yeah, whatever. And then we had the second leg of Aston Villa. We did turn it around 5-0 at home, as we kind of expected. That's kind of why we rested as well, because we wanted to have a good go in Europe. We got Gerrard with a goal, Riedler with a goal. Gerrard did get injured. He's going to be out for a couple of weeks, so he's missing today. So Redknapp is back in. And then we got Riedler another 2, Owen and Berger. Yeah, and then that leaves us sort of a few days later, Saturday now, we've got Man United and we've got Sheffield Wednesday. I'm probably only going to do the 2 games today. We're a Blackburn in the league and Sheffield Wednesday in the league. So Blackburn are 4th. If we can squeeze it in, we will, but we've got Sheffield Wednesday. And it's top versus second at the moment, and it's a real sort of title 3-pointer tilter, really, isn't it? So Redknapp, who's taking that middle spot? So Heidenstrom's come in now. He's taken it. He couldn't play in the Cup, but he will play today. Leon Hardson's come out for Bisgård. Who was cup-tied in the European game, and who else we got here we can bring in. I think, other than that, we're pretty much good to go. So let's just jump into this Man United game. And we are away, so it's at Old Trafford first of all, which is never a mean feat. We have just been there a couple of days ago, and within 2 minutes, Paul Scholes does it again. We succumb within 2 minutes. Not great. In the interim as well, we did go for Leung, because a couple of clubs went for him, so we put a bid in for him. Is it Jesper Leung, the attacking midfielder forward? And we went for him before, but the tribunal set his price higher than what he was actually worth, which we never get for our players. Let's be honest. If we got a player worth 4 million, we'll get 2 from the tribunal, but they wanted 5 for a player that was worth like 3.8 or something. We didn't go back in for him. We thought we'd wait, but he went to PSG. PSG were one of the teams that come in for him, and he's joined PSG. It's a little bit disappointing, but I don't think we were desperate for him. It was just really we wanted him to have him and not have another club getting him, for in the possibility that we might need him maybe down the line. But there's a few other options that we could look at, as an alternative. We've got Bakayoko, people like that. But since that first goal in 2 minutes from Paul Scholes, not much has happened in this game. Certainly no goals. A couple of chances for both teams. We've had a couple ourselves. We might have to look at maybe making a change here. Who have we got that we can maybe bring on to make a change? So Karl-Heinz Riedler's having a bit of a stinker, so Robbie Fowler's going to come on. Who else? Manaman's not playing great. Yeah, we're going to bring on Morten Bisgård, and we're going to bring on Heidenstrom's actually playing quite well. We'll take off Paul Ince for McDonald. I don't know if that's necessarily going to help. Fowler, early chance to get an equaliser, and again he's missed 2 gilt-edged chances to get us back in this game, and that is really disappointing. Can we get one from the free kick now? McAteer chips it forward, and first blood, our first loss of the season. First blood, David James man of the match. First blood goes to Man United, and that is going to put them top of the table. That is disappointing. If we can bounce back and carry on as we have been going, then we've got a chance. I didn't say who we got in the next round of the UEFA Cup, and I didn't actually notice it on the calendar, and it's been a few days, so I can't actually even remember. We'll have a quick look at the schedule shortly. In fact, I might have to leave this episode here after this game. I'll see if I have a chance to carry on. But if I do have to suddenly duck out, you know why. I am expecting a reason to have to duck out. I've got on a bit later than I would have hoped today. So where are we? We've got Dynamo Kiev, obviously very topical at the moment with what's going on in Ukraine. But, you know, this is, nearly 30 years ago, 25 years ago or something. So we can't have sentimentality stopping us doing what we need to do, 20 years in the past, I guess. So, but obviously, hearts out to everyone in Ukraine and Kiev and all that sort of stuff that's going on. When this comes out, we don't know what might have happened, what might have changed, what might have resolved. I'm recording this well in the middle of it all going on. What are we now? Mid-March, so it's been going on for a couple of weeks for them. I don't know where it's going to go by the time this comes out. This is obviously episode 4, and it's, I don't know. So, we have actually made a bid for someone. We've gone to the Denilson of Sao Paulo. So we have actually gone in for another attacking midfielder. I think there must be a reason. Maybe I did feel we were a bit light in that position. Maybe. Not too sure. But it should be one more click taking us to the game. And this could actually be an under 10-minute episode, which would be fantastic. But yeah, I'm waiting for someone to come home and a knock at the door, which might, if they're a bit early, I might have to jump off either mid-game or, which I don't want to do. It's an international break as well, which doesn't help. It's not one click, it's going to take a bit longer. So we'll get through these internationals and we'll come back for the next game against Sheffield Wednesday. Okay, we're back. It's on a Wednesday, so the internationals have all been through. It looks like England, I think, qualified for World Cup 98, which you'd probably expect. And we're going to take on Sheffield Wednesday. I think we're going to stick with the same team. Heinstrom did what he needed to do, really. Just we didn't get the result we needed. Robbie Fowler's still wanted by Man United, I assume. Yep. There might be a possibility we try and cash in on that. He's a lot of money. We could really do a lot of change to the team based on that. And he's obviously not first choice at the moment. We've got Owen and Riedler leading line. But then obviously Riedler's not going to be a long-term solution. So we do maybe need to think a bit more long-term in our planning. So Fowler would be maybe the one to keep and Riedler be the one to go, despite his heroics this season. And after that Man United game, it's the bluntness in front of goal has kind of carried on. We obviously had that five goals against Aston Villa, 0 against United, and so far, after half an hour, it's looking the same. Is Gerrard that man that just ticks us over in midfield? I mean, Heidenstrom's very good, but he's possibly more defensive-minded. Maybe we need to look at bringing Jamie Redknapp into that position. He might have a bit more creativity, etc. Get to half time, it's 0-0 and I can hear a car outside. It might be that I have to jump off. If I do, I'll let the episode just run out and then I'll end and you'll know why. That'll be what I'll do. But yeah, it's on the hour mark and it looks like we're going to have another disappointing result. 2 in a bounce. 2 in an episode, 2 in a bounce. And we're starting to go a little bit 90s Liverpool in reality here. Sort of looking quite good and then sort of peter out. But yeah, it looks like it's going to be another. We haven't made any subs. We could have made some changes perhaps. But again, I think Heidenstrom's done an 8 again. I just don't know what's going on. We've kept them to nothing. We're not getting our shots on target, and that's 2 very bad results in a row. Let's have a look how that leaves the league table. We'll see what that does for us. And this is actually going to be an under 10-minute episode. That's absolutely, or maybe just over, but that's absolutely unheard of in my. Right, so Man United drew as well. That was a perfect opportunity to get back top. Wow. Or level, rather. Level, not top. We would have been top on goal difference. So, yeah, we are 2 points behind. We are still 6 clear of Tottenham. How did Tottenham do? Did they drop? No, they won. They beat Leicester. But obviously, I think we beat them recently, didn't we? So, in terms of coming back, where are we? We're in November. So, we're probably going to be looking at coming back in December sometime. We'll probably come back for... We've had Villa already. We'll probably look at Kiev and we'll maybe try and put Southampton and Palace on it. We've done Arsenal already, so we don't need to do that really, do we? That was the first game of the season, first episode. Yeah, we've got Newcastle in there, which would have been nice, but it's a bit too close, I think. Yeah, we'll go for the Dynamo Kiev, Southampton, and if we've got time, we'll chuck Palace on as well. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please smash the like button down below. Hit the subscription if you're new around here as well. Keep on top of all the content that's coming out. A lot more Championship Manager stuff coming out. I've got potentially some Football Manager stuff coming out. CMO 102 is on the agenda as well. But I don't like to have too many things on the go at one time, because otherwise I just get stressed, and nothing will come out. So we'll work through this, see what we need to do, and then we'll look at the next episode, next challenge, next series, that sort of stuff. But there will be some other things hopefully going alongside that won't stress me out too much and put me under too much pressure. But yeah, until next time, for those that Dynamo Kiev second leg it will be away in Kiev, I'll see you next time. Take care. Goodbye.